Hey, this is Alex, and I want to answer a question that came in. So the question is, seems like there's a part of yoga practice that teaches you to breathe through, extend through, or elongate through pain signals from the body. Over time, I found myself becoming more tolerant to pain, but I see this as going down a very slippery slope. Any comments? So there's two pieces that the person who asked this question might be addressing, and I want to see if I can answer both of them. The first one, I'll come back to this in a second. The first one is it possible, this is how I interpret the question, is it possible that by increasing my tolerance to pain, that I could damage myself, that I could be in a pose, somehow having turned off my pain signal? My experience is that's actually the exact opposite of what happens. If we are paying attention and developing our skill and not going too far, too fast, then you're actually developing the skill to listen to your body. And the better you are at that, the more likely you are to catch injury way before it happens, or catch issue, the source of an issue before it ever happens. And if that's true for you, then rather than worrying about doing too much, too hard, too fast, you'll actually be taking it more easy and doing what is the definition of an asana anyway, and that is steady and low. The other half of the question now might be related to in terms of breathing and stress and pain. So this is a book by my great teacher, and she writes, pain is a protective mind-body response. Pain is a protective mind-body response. So we can all acknowledge and honor that it's there to serve us, to protect us, to help us, to lead us from going too far astray. But chronic pain is a learned, overprotective mind-body response. A learned, overprotective mind-body response. Now, what this means to me is we have a habit, and if we have chronic pain that's not going away, and it's clearly not because I hurt my shoulder doing Dr.Subhashish. If I have a pattern of pain, then without necessarily going to the source of it, in the moment we can practice interrupting and switching that pattern. And even though pranayama wasn't designed for this, it was designed to contain our energies, to work with that energy so we can be enlightened. We can, because there's a mind body, we can use various breathing techniques to interrupt the nervous system's response. Now, breathing is that interface between our mind and our body, between our subjectivity and this great thing that moves through the world. So when we work with our breathing, we can start to facilitate a relaxation of your nervous system. Chronic pain is going to be associated with a heightened or a response, a fight reaction of the nervous system. So the more we can calm it down in times of fight, we can start to interrupt those patterns. And I've had lots and lots of success with people who have pain in short amounts of time, changing their nervous response, going from a subjective level of 7 to 7 to a 3 in 5 to 6 minutes through subjective meditation. When we add in some specific energy work, it can start to make some lasting change. It needs to be a pattern. It needs to be a new pattern. So for someone who's got chronic pain, it's not enough to exercise. I found it's rarely ever enough just to exercise. If we exercise consciously with the awareness that we're creating new patterns that are more healthy, oftentimes the chronic pain is starting to go away. We can use breathing practices to reduce chronic pain in ourselves. To jump back to the original, the other interpretation, could I, is the slippery slope if I reduce my pain in the moment while I'm in a pose? Hopefully start to recognize the distinction between sensation on the one hand and pain, danger, a protective response on the other. And if you can make that distinction, then whatever pose you'll do will be more beneficial. You get more out of it, and it won't hurt you in the long run. So I hope that's helpful. If you have any questions or you want to poke a little bit deeper into anything I've said, write down below your comments or send me an email at alex@ iglesia.com. Thanks.